Welcome to 1111, which is a segment for my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Sorry, I just got a random burst of energy. Um, Hi. Today's topic is peace of mind. It's something that I've been working a lot on, and it's something that I've been trying to not achieve and not perfect, but something that I just want to incorporate more into my life. I've realized that honestly, peace of mind and like being happy with what I'm doing for my body and my mind is one of the most important things for me. And it's like a moral. I don't have specific morals or whatever, but I like to create my own morals, and I feel like having peace of mind is one of my favorite morals, if that makes sense. So for example, doing things that bring me peace of mind, like buying myself flowers. I bought myself these flowers the other day that were beautiful. They're literally sitting right next to me in this gigantic mason jar. Something else that I've been trying to incorporate has been meditation. Meditating and doing yoga has been I've been trying to incorporate more into my life. Although sometimes, sometimes you just don't have time, or sometimes you just don't have, the energy to do it. But it's very important to me. And I use this box of cards that I got from Target that give me the exercises, tells me what they do, what they're good for, and gives me like affirmations. For example, this one says, I receive goodness, I radiate happiness, I am content. This one says, I let go into the eternal now. And it's just like different things that they say that just makes you kind of calm your brain and kind of, just lets you breathe and gives you a positive mindset. And I think that's beautiful, and I think that's great. And it's something that I try to achieve, and it's something that I try to work for, because I'm honestly I'm not trying to impress no one. I'm not trying to, uh, have this certain lifestyle. I'm just trying to have, peace of mind. I think peace of mind is something very important to me. Also, something else that gives me peace of mind is not scrolling so much on social media or making content on TikTok all the time. It's just something not very organic for me, and it's something that I love, either a posting on TikTok especially on TikTok, because it's fun to me. But I'm learning how to create a balance with it and not just always post when either you don't have the right energy or you just don't feel like doing it. And that just gives me peace of mind. It's like knowing, hey, TikTok is always going to be there, just don't go on it, don't scroll on it. I've also been trying to work on not scrolling on TikTok and Instagram as much, because I want to work on my attention span, but we'll get to that topic later. So it's just like, not going on TikTok a lot and not going on Instagram. It just gives you this sort of social media is not real. So it just allows you to be in touch with yourself a lot more and be in your life more than in other people's life, and if that makes sense. Because I honestly don't find it very natural to know what's going on with other human beings 24/7. I just don't I just don't like that, honestly, and I try to avoid it as much as I can. But sometimes, it's fun to see what people are doing, and it's healthy to create a balance, I feel like balance creates peace of mind, having a balance in eating junk food or eating healthy food, working out every day, having rest days, going on walks, going on runs. I just feel like it's a huge balance to life, and that creates peace of mind, I'm learning how to not overwork my body with like working out twice a day. I'm learning how to take rest days and how they're important for my body. But I'm also learning how to create balance with what I eat, and not always focusing on, eating vegetables every single day, and avoiding my cravings with junk food or with cupcakes and stuff. It's like you have to create this balance for your mind to reach this sort of peace. Um, and something that brings me a lot of peace is walks, going on walks. Maybe putting on Lord's latest album and Chilombo by Jhené Aiko are two of my favorite peaceful albums. Maybe putting those two albums and going on walks, watching the sunset, or even just jamming out to music while going on walks is very therapeutic, you know? And it just creates peace of mind for me. Enjoying the sunset is something beautiful, and it's something that I try to incorporate more into my daily routines, because it's just looking at the sunset and seeing all of the colors, seeing all of the different things that, you know, the sun and that can create. It just gives you this sort of like happiness, and it just reminds you, I'm made of that same stuff. I'm made, you know, the sunset colors, the sun, everything that's beautiful about this, I have that as well. So you just, I feel like when you're able to let go of, you know, social media, technology and stuff, and just go on walks, you get this sort of not awakening, but like you have different emotions. So it just feels amazing, and you create this peace of mind to where you're at peace with a lot of things. You know, you're at peace with certain people not liking you, or you're at peace with certain, you know, with your loved ones having a different perspective or a different point of view in life. You're at peace with being okay, you know what, we're going to agree to disagree, and we're going to move on. And I feel like that creates a lot of peace of mind, and you have to reach this sort of growth and matureness to be able to be like, okay, let's not ignore the problem, but hey, I want to enjoy my life with you. I know we have some disagreements, but in life you're not always going to agree with everybody, and that creates peace of mind, because that way you can actually enjoy their company and not have this sort of conflict going on all the time, you know. So me knowing, not taking anything personal, and just being like, it is what it is, I can't control it, let it go. And eventually either A, they'll come around, or B, you're going to know how, you're going to learn how to kind of walk around it and avoid the problem. And you're gonna, you know, you obviously bond for something. So if you're having issues that create, you know, some sort of battle, or make you really upset with the other person, and you can't have peace of mind, you're gonna learn how to deal with it by ignoring the issue. It's not the best, but if you really want to have a relationship with someone, you probably either have to ignore the issue, or you have to, you know, agree to disagree and move on. Because sometimes you just have to think about the positive. Thinking about the positive has really brought me peace of mind. You know, a lot of bad stuff is happening in this world, but guess what? There's a lot of good things as well. You know, we're able to breathe, we're able to drink clean water, we're able to create art, we're able to go on walks, read books, you know. We're able to go on dates, have fun, hang out with friends. You know, there's a lot of fun stuff to do. You're able to um, you really have to look at the bright side of things to create peace in your mind, because if you don't, you're just going to be in this sort of conflict with yourself all the time, and it's not going to be the healthiest for you. And you can't have peace of mind if you're constantly battling with yourself, or if you're constantly, you know, complaining or being negative. And all of those feelings are very valid, but I've learned to that it takes like it there's an extent to that, you know. It's okay to be upset and be mad and complain, but you have to reach this level to where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to learn to accept how it is. I can't change it. I can work with what I can work, and it is what it is, and move on, you know. um and like knowing everything will work out, like everything will work out, I promise you. I I've been alive 19 years, and everything has worked out. I know that's not a lot, but everything has worked out. And you just can't, you know, you just have to really believe in yourself that everything will work out. Because if it's something that I always say, that I got from Bob the drag queen, one of the quotes that they say is, if it's not working out, it's not the end, because at the end everything works out. So just have that in the back of your head, you know. Also, something that brings me peace of mind is that we're literally just floating on a rock. Nothing is serious. Don't take anything personal. There's really nothing, you know, crazy. Like, don't compare yourself to other people. It's just like the basic stuff that brings me peace of mind is like, we're on this floating rock. Don't take anything personal. Nothing is serious. Nothing is real. Like just really just vibe and exist. Listen to music, buy yourself some flowers, read a book, and call it a day. You know, just kidding. Yeah, me being like a very aggressive peace of mind person, but it's really okay. I'm not gonna be like it's not that hard, you know, because it is. It's really hard, especially when you're having a rough day, and people being like, it's not hard to have peace of mind. Like, yes, it is very hard, but I promise you, just remember everything is temporary. Everything, good or bad, everything is temporary. So just be like, you know what? I'm feeling sad right now. Maybe this time tomorrow, I'm gonna be the happiest I am, you know, or I'm gonna be the I'm gonna be the most calm and peaceful person ever. And it might happen because there's life is like an up and down, a roller coaster. And that you have to be at peace with that. And I'm at peace with that. Also, something really, really fast. I'm at peace with knowing that no one knows what happens when we die. And it's something very peaceful to me because I love it. Because you can have so many different beliefs that happens to your body when you die, but at the end you don't even know. So you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna vibe it out. I'm gonna believe with what I believe in, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that just brings me peace. And I'm just like, you know what? That's true. Like you don't know what happens when we die, and you can believe with anything, or you can't believe it, or you don't believe in anything at all. And that's also very, it's calming to me, and it's something very peaceful to me. But that was a topic. I know I talked a lot because I love this topic. And I hope you got something good out of it. I definitely did, and I love it. And I sometimes ramble and don't make sense, but it's okay. We'll live. But I love you so 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 much. Thank you for listening. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day.